Hello guys, welcome to Phone Gist. This is our blogspot website, and this is our YouTube website also. Today we're giving you a video review of the unboxing of the Infinix Zero 3 smartphone. As you can see from the packaging, what we have here is the 16 GB internal memory version. I also have the RAM has been 3 GB. If you look closely, you will see that it is clearly written on the package as 16 GB ROM and 3 GB RAM. So this is the Infinix Zero 3 smartphone. We've already opened this up, but for the sake of this video, we're going to try again to open it up to show you when you buy this phone for the first time, what do you see in the package, what do you see in the box, and that's what this video is all about. We'll also go ahead and tell you the specifications, the spec you hope to find for this particular phone. We've used this phone for a while, and we can tell you that this is a wonderful phone, a very beautiful phone. So when you buy this phone for the first time, this seal must not be broken. As you can see here, it's already broken. That's because we've had to open this phone, this package, to actually access the contents of this phone. So yes, when you buy your own for the first time, this seal must be unbroken. This is the back of the case. This is what you get a seal here, get another seal here, and this seal must be unbroken when you purchase this for the first time. You must have the Infinix Zero 3 written here with the X552 clearly visible, and you can see every other thing. Your serial number is here, and you also have the branding 03 in front here in a very small flat package. So when you open this up from here, this is what you get. You get your phone, the smartphone, which is the Infinix Zero 3 smartphone, and you also have the 03 here. First thing first is to lift this ribbon and pop this out. We're going to come and deal with this later on, but when you take this out, this is what you get in the case, which I'll deal with this later on. Let's lay this aside. So when you open this up, you get to find your transparent case for the phone. Again, we've used this, so it's not as neat as it's supposed to be, but when you get this for the first time, it's supposed to be this very neat. So that's that about that. You get a USB cable, you get owner's manual, and the SIM tray tool to eject the SIM tray. This helps you to easily eject the SIM tray, which you can actually take out from here. So we're gonna leave that for some other time. And here you have your manual here that tells you about your phone. It's written in English because it's actually for Nigeria. You also have French in it also. So that's the user manual. I doubt if a lot of people read manuals for phones these days, but in case you are concerned about something, you can go ahead and read the user manual, which comes in English and in French. Here you find the 2-pin plug, and you have the connector here. So this one actually fits into this, and then you can lock. So this is actually the 2-pin plug. It tells you to wind clockwise to tighten socket. So that's that about. I like the design of this. You can also plug in your USB here and then plug it into the wall. And in case you want to use a trim plug, you can take this out and then plug this in. This gives you a better protection against surge and things like that, because you also have the air in it, so that's that about that. The casing is where you hope to find in the device when you buy your Infinix device, when you unbox it, is what you should find in the packaging. There's nothing under here, nothing at all. So that's the packaging for the Infinix Zero 3 smartphone. You have, again, a recap, you have this, you have a 3-pin plug that goes in here, you have a 2-pin plug that comes in here, you have your SIM ejecting tool, which we shall be using very soon, so I'm going to leave this in here. You have your owner's manual, you have a transparent case for the phone. Now that we're done with the unboxing, let's go straight to the phone. So here you have, to access the phone, you have to remove this plastic wrap. And then you see this beautiful phone. Currently we're using this phone for about 2 weeks now, and I can tell you that it's one of the greatest phones I've ever used in my life. Infinix have actually stepped up their game seriously. If you are the type that you've used Infinix devices, you know that they have premium quality, and Infinix Zero 3 is an extension of that quality. This is what the device looks like. You can see you have the SIM tray here, which I'm going to eject for you using this so this brings out the tray. The device itself has 2 SIM cards, so you have SIM card 1 and SIM card 2, and you use the micro SIM card, and this on one side of this phone. On the other side you have your memory card tray. If you can plug this in, you can actually eject your memory card tray, and then you can put in your memory card if you want to put in your memory card. So this takes about you can put up to 64 or even 128 gigabyte of memory. We've not tried 128 yet, but we actually did use 64 gigabyte, and it worked pretty well. Also on the side of this side you have your volume button right here, and you also have your power button that can turn on and off the device. At the bottom side you have your USB port, micro USB port. You also have your mic. At the top part you have your 3.5mm headphone jack, and you also have another mic. So you have 2 mics. One mic is for noise cancellation, so one mic actually cancels out noise, and then so that when you speak on the phone, people can hear you clearly and audibly. One thing I actually found that the clarity of sound compared to the Zero 2 is better. I have the Zero 2, which I'm going to show you very soon, and I mean we'll actually compare both devices. But this is this Infinix Zero 3. At the back you have your Infinix clearly written right here, and you have Zero at the bottom. Also you have a speaker right here. You have the 20.7 megapixel clearly written, and you have the camera, and you have the flashlight. I like to tell you that the camera is very powerful. We've taken pictures with this phone, and so far so good. The picture clarity has been very awesome, very awesome. At the front you have a front facing flashlight, something that we've not actually seen in any phone until now. Yes, selfie is the order of the day these days, and you want to take selfie in the dark, or you're in a low lit area. That is when the front facing flashlight becomes very handy. We've also taken pictures with these, and we're going to show you what the pictures look like. Here you have your front facing camera, and at the middle part here you actually have the LED notification. This is something that people have been clamoring for. Infinix Zero 1 had the LED, Infinix Zero 2 does not have the LED, and because of the way people were asking for it, Infinix actually put in the LED into the Infinix Zero 3. So let's go ahead and turn on this guy. I must mention here that apart from this is actually glass. is also glass, nothing else. So it's all glass, and it's actually metallic, well furnished. So let's go ahead and turn on the smartphone. So when you turn on the smartphone for the first time, you get the XUI. The XUI is actually what Infinix is actually using for their UI these days. All their phones from Infinix Hot Note to Infinix Hot Note 2 to Infinix Hot 1 and 2, Infinix Hot Note Pro, they all have the XUI as the theme for that device, and the XUI is very good. We've loaded this phone with a lot of applications, so it might take a while to actually boot up completely. But yes, when we first got this phone and we put it on for the first time, it takes less than 10 seconds for the phone to boot up completely. Also, I want to mention that we've updated the operating system of this phone about 4 updates since we actually got this phone. So some things are different about the menus. So if you buy your own Infinix Zero smartphone, 03 smartphone, and you see that what I have here in terms of menus quite different from what you have, you should not be alarmed. The reason is because immediately you power your device and connect to your Wi-Fi, you'll be asked to update and update and update, and this update brings in some refinements, some new features and things, and that actually makes the phone very usable. One thing I will stress right here is that the battery performance of this phone is exceptional. Since I got this phone, I've only charged it twice, and I've never fully charged it. I just charged it for like 30 minutes, and I dropped it, and then did something else. But the battery life has been very good. With new updates, the battery life has even improved further. So I'll advise that when you get this phone, don't flash. I'm sorry, don't root it. Just go ahead and install the update. The updates are very stable. You won't have any problem with the update. So we'll go ahead and show you things about the phone that we've done so far. Just a quick rundown, if in case you are not sure of the specification of the phone, I'm going to give it to you right now. This phone was released, of course, in 2016, like I said earlier, and the dimensions is 154 by 76.7 by 7.85. What that means is that you have 154 diagonal. You also have 76.7 that way, and you have 7.85 in terms of thickness here. This phone has both 2G, 3G, 3.75G HSPA plus and 4G LTE. I'm going to put in my SIM, which I actually put a T-Mobile SIM and AT&T SIM, and it worked perfectly well. This phone is like I showed you earlier, it's actually a dual SIM phone. It has a 5.5-inch IPS display with Gorilla Glass 3. You also have a 2K display. I'm going to show you some videos, from YouTube, 4K videos on YouTube, so you see actually how it displays. And the resolution of this phone right now is 1920 by 1080. This is a striking 400 ppi, and then you have a camera of 20.7 megapixel for the back camera, and you have 5.0 megapixel for the front camera right here. This phone actually can record 4K video. You can also record slow motion. I'm going to show you right now. If I go to video recording, I can go to slow motion, and I can try to record videos in slow motion. Right now it's already recording in slow motion. I'm going to try and wave my hand so you can see, and I'm going to try and do a playback of that video so you can see how fast it is to record slow motion, how it plays. Right now it's already recording in slow motion. So it's going into the slow motion mode, so you can see. I'm going to try and do a playback. So yes, it can record slow motion. That's something you won't find in the Infinix Zero 2, but you find in Infinix Zero 3. Also, you can record to 160p at 30 frames per second. So you can also record in 1080p at 60 frames per second. You can also record in 720p at 120 frames per second. The operating system that comes with this phone right out of the box is Android Lollipop 5.1. That's what we still have on the phone right now, and I'm going to show you that Android version 5.1. Also, you have the XUI, like I mentioned earlier on. We've actually updated this UI. When you update the UI, you have some new features and things like that, which I'll actually show you what I mean by new features. I remember when I first got this phone, some settings were missing. Example is when I went to actions, what I have was tap to wake. I had quick start, but I didn't have one-handed mode. But right now, there's a one-handed mode, and this mode is very, very exciting because I mean, right now you can actually use your one hand to operate the phone. Let me show you a picture, a screenshot of what I have before I updated it. Now, this is what I have before I updated the phone. But you only have tap to wake and also have quick start. But immediately actually updated the phone, I had new features to it. So like I said earlier on, it is very, very advised that you actually install updates. If I go straight to about phone and I go to system update, if I go here, I can actually check for update and see if I have any new update. But more often than not, it's actually going to prompt you if you have any of it. Right now I have the latest update. So that's that about the UI. Is the OS upgradable? Yes, very, very upgradable. That's something that Infinix has been working tirelessly to do, and they've been doing that very well. You will know that the Infinix Hot 2 started with 5.0, and then there's 5.1, and then there is a Marshmallow 6.0 for it right now. So yes, you can actually have OTA update without having to flash the phone completely. The chip you find on the Infinix Zero 3 is the MediaTek Helio X10. It's a true octa-core chip, but the actual the core name or the core protocol is actually MT6795. So in case you're wondering, the market name is Helio X10, but it's actually MediaTek MT6795. This device is awesome. It responds quick just like that. The processing speed is about 2.2 gigahertz, and the GPU on it is the PowerVR G620, PowerVR G6200. Again, we have the internal storage is 16 gigabyte, which I've actually installed quite a lot of it, a lot of things on it. So if you go to storage, you'll find that I've actually used a lot of the memory from the 16. I only have put 2.79 gigabyte left. The RAM is 3 gigabyte RAM, as you can see from this image right here, and I have 1.54. That's because right now I'm actually running Fever in the background and some other things in the background. This phone does not have a removable battery. The battery is inbuilt, so you can actually remove the battery. But it comes with a 3030 mAh battery, that is 3030 mAh battery. You also have USB on the go, and you have Wi-Fi 802.11 ABGN on this phone. One thing that I noticed about Infinix phone, which is for this particular phone, is that right now you have more sensors than usual. Before you have just the gyro, the proximity, the light, but Infinix have gone ahead one step further to include what we call compass. So right now you also have a compass with your Infinix phone. Actually try this compass with an iPhone compass, and it is even very, very accurate, very, very accurate compass. So when you talk about sensors, you don't just have the usual gyrometer or the proximity or the light sensor, that is the ambient light sensor, but you also have the compass sensor. Also, when it comes to Bluetooth, you have version 4.1 Bluetooth, A2DP, and low energy consumption feature on the Bluetooth. Currently, there's no fingerprint sensor on this phone. We open that in the next Infinix Zero to come. Maybe Infinix will decide to put a fingerprint sensor on the phone. This phone currently is going for about around 48,000 to about 6,000, depending on where you're buying it from. And if you're thinking of buying a phone that will serve you for another 1 year, that you can use comfortably, I think the Infinix Zero 3 is the way to go. I like the fact that it has 120 hertz smartphone display support. I like the fact that you can watch 4K videos, you can display 2K videos on the screen. It's just a wonderful phone. For me personally, I can't think of a phone that is this good and this cheap and some people will not buy it. Compared to the likes of Samsung and everything like that, this phone is a very great phone. And again, what I like about this phone is that every time you open it, you can actually see some inspirational quote that tells you patience is bitter, but it's food. It comes in it comes with the XUI. Also, you also have gestures to wake up the phone. If you have to wake up the phone, gestures to actual, it has a lot of features which are going in detail in our full review after this review. So I want you guys to stay tuned, and look out for our videos as we'll make them available to you guys. But just before you go, I'm going to show you a 4K video and how it plays. You can see how vivid the colors are. The colors are extremely very, very vivid. The response is awesome. I like the way it responds to touch. You can actually move it. I also forgot to mention that the sound quality of this device is exceptional. So in our video review, which I'll be posting very soon on YouTube, we shall be going in depth on the different features of this phone. So you guys stay tuned. But this is just an unboxing video to show you what the Infinix Zero 3 looks like, and do you want to buy it? Yes. Do you like to buy it? Yes. I would advise you to buy it because it's a wonderful phone. When it comes to speed, when it comes to durability, everything is just awesome. So this is the Infinix Zero 3 smartphone made by Infinix Mobility. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please, if you enjoyed this video, just click on the like button, and please share with your friends what you've seen so far. Very soon, in the next few minutes or hours, the full video will be out, and then you guys can watch to your heart's content. Thank you again for supporting our video. We hope to hear from you soon. Bye bye.